Is it good? Okay. Today on CWN, today is Groundhog Day. Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow, meaning 6 more weeks of winter are on their way.
And Floral Design did a dissection. I'm Abby.
And I'm Michaela, and today is Thursday, February 2nd, 2023.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Today is Groundhog Day. This morning, Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow, meaning there is 6 more weeks of winter on their way.
The floral design class recently did a dissection. Here's Ms. Reyes for more on that.
I'm Devin, I'm here with Ms. Reyes. So, Ms. Reyes, I heard you were dissecting a flower. Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, so we are dissecting lilies today. On Monday, we took notes about the flower anatomy, the parts to the flowers, and what they consist of. Yesterday, we had a worksheet, and today they're actually going to be dissecting the lily. They're going to pull it apart and then tell me where the male part, what it consists of, the female part, the stem, the leaves, and the sepal, and all that kind of stuff, and then tell me what they do or what's the responsibilities for that part of the anatomy of the flower.
And how long did it take the students to do it?
Dissecting is not going to take too long. It's just today, and like I said, Monday we took the notes, yesterday we did a worksheet, and today we are dissecting the lily.
Well, that's good. I'm back to the studio.
Today is also Spanish Culture Day. Let's send it to Jaden, who interviewed Miss Chic for more on today and the candle mass.
Hey, Calallen TV. I'm Jaden, and I'm here with Miss Chic, and I heard we have a Culture Day coming up Friday. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes. So tomorrow is Candlemas Day in Latin American countries. Okay, and we're going to celebrate it on Friday. Now, Candlemas Day signifies the official end of the Christmas season. So in Latin America, they've been celebrating Christmas until tomorrow. And what we did was we celebrated Three Kings Day in January, first week of January, which is Epiphany here in the United States. And we had a king cake, which is similar to the Mardi Gras king cake. Inside the cake, there was a baby. And so whoever got the baby on Three Kings Day is the one who provides the tamales for the party on Candlemas Day, which is tomorrow.
Thank you. Now back to the studio.
Other Spanish classes have been busy working on various projects to help them learn about different foods in Spanish. Let's see what information regarding those projects Maddie gained from speaking with Miss Rivera.
Hey cats, I'm here with Miss Rivera. Miss Rivera, I heard y'all did a project in Spanish a day ago. What was that project about?
Well, we are going over food in Spanish. So they have different projects. They work on creating a menu first. That was the first project. And then the project from yesterday, that was, they had to do research about traditional food from 3 different Hispanic countries.
Awesome. And do you think the students enjoyed this project?
I believe so, yes. We've been practicing, we've been talking about food, and yeah, we're gonna finish the chapter with a movie that is related to the chapter. Yes.
Thank you. Hey cats, I'm here with Aaron. And Aaron, what was the name of your food truck?
Tacos Locos.
That's cool. And how was this experience of doing the project for you?
It was really good. I liked coloring.
Attention 10th through 12th graders, students. If you want to learn a little more about what career better suits you or you're interested in joining the military, join up for the ASVAB that will be given on Thursday, February 16th in the library. The deadline to sign up in the dual credit room is Friday, February 10th, 2023 by noon. Space is limited to the first 60 students that apply. Now here's Luke with the rundown on sports right after this quick message.
Students, if you are late, make sure you give the officer your ID. But if you have a doctor excuse or a parent excuse, you will not have to give them your ID. But if you don't, make sure you go to the office, get a tardy pass, and make sure you report to lunch duty hall when it's your lunchtime.
Thank you, anchors, and good morning, Wildcats. The baseball team has a scrimmage this week. Let's take it to Hayden, who caught up with Jet and Coach Chapman for the rundown.
I'm here with Jet Baytech, varsity baseball player. So, Jet, how do you feel about going to this scrimmage on Saturday against Canyon Lake?
I feel pretty good about it, and I think as long as we keep on practicing this week and getting better, that we'll go into the scrimmage and just do it as good as we can and hopefully come out with a win.
So what are some key things we're going to have to do in this scrimmage to get that win?
Our bats are going to have to be hot, and our pitching is going to have to be on and just throw strikes.
I'm here with Dalton Wyatt, our baseball manager for varsity baseball. So, Dalton, how do you think we look in practice so far?
So at the practice, everybody looks very coordinated. Everybody looks ready for the scrimmage. Everybody looks ready for the season.
So how do you feel about us going to the scrimmage on Saturday against Canyon Lake?
I feel like it's going to be a fun experience for everybody. It's going to be learning experiences, a lot of testing for the season, and it's just going to be great practice.
I'm here with Coach Chapman, varsity baseball coach. So, Coach, how do you feel going to the scrimmage on Saturday against Canyon Lake and Flower Bluff?
I feel good. We're going to find out where we are at this point and how far we need to go, and we'll see to see some different people step up and see what we can do from there.
So, what are some key things we're going to have to do in the scrimmage to be able to pull out that win?
Well, obviously, we're going to have to play good defense and get good pitching, and we got to score some runs. So we better hit the ball too, don't you think?
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you. Now back to the studio.
And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Now back to the anchors.
Thank you, Luke. And now here's Jace with today's weather forecast after this short break.
All right, guys. I hope those of you that got to go see the movie for the good attendance for last semester really enjoyed that. Want to give you just a heads up as far as what you need to do for attendance purposes for this semester to make sure that you get the best incentives possible. All right, so for this semester, good attendance is going to get you a possibility of maybe not having to take some final exams. All right, so if you have passed all of your courses for the year, you have a 90 average, you can have up to 6 absences and then not have to take the final exam. If you have an 80, you can have up to 5 absences and not have to take the exam. If you have a 70, you can have up to 4 absences. So make sure that you're coming to school, you're taking care of business, you're getting good grades, and that way you can kind of breeze through the end of the semester. If you have any questions, of course, always ask your teachers. They should know which absences to count, and it's always to their discretion on if you can take that test or not. All right, thank you.
Good morning, Wildcats. I'm Jason. Let's take a look at today's weather. But first, we ought to thank our sponsors, Chick-fil-A. So right now, it is 37 degrees Fahrenheit with a 9% chance of rain and winds coming out of the north-northwest at 12 miles per hour. At 12 o'clock, it's going to be 41 degrees Fahrenheit with 0% chance of rain across the board, and also winds coming out of the north-northeast at 12 miles per hour. At 4 o'clock, it's going to be 49 degrees Fahrenheit with winds coming out of the north-northeast once again at 15 miles per hour. So we'll get a little windier, and then the winds will die back down to 11 miles per hour. And it will also get colder as we move on to the night at 44 degrees Fahrenheit. So going into your weekend, for Friday, it's going to be 59 degrees Fahrenheit with a 6% chance of rain and winds coming out of the north at 12 miles per hour. For Saturday, it's going to warm up considerably, going all the way up to 66 degrees Fahrenheit with an 8% chance of rain and winds coming out of the east at 10 miles per hour. For Sunday, it is going to warm up once again, all the way up to 72 degrees Fahrenheit with a 9% chance of rain and winds coming out of the east, southeast at 11 miles per hour. So keep in mind, because Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow, that it means 6 more weeks of winter. So be on the lookout for that. That's all for weather. Let's take it back to the man acres.
Thank you, Jace.
No problem.
And that's all your announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So Abby, where do you learn how to make a banana split?
I don't know, Michaela, where?
At Sunday school.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at CalallenTV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos, and don't forget to catch our Saturday show on the KDF at 11 a.m. and CW at 5 p.m.
And as always, stay classy, Calallen.